Yo, YouTube, got another video. I'm gonna be doing a trade breakdown, well, a weekly recap of all the trades I took this week. It is currently it's Friday, June 6th, 2025. And this week, I was 3 for 2 this week, so took 5 trades, won 3 of them. Alright, so when I'm coming to the market, I'm gonna look at the 1 hour. So on Monday, when I look at the 1 hour, I'm looking at this candle, this 7 o'clock candle closing. I'm like, okay, we bullish. As you can see, all the MAs at the bottom, breaking structure to the upside. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'm looking for buys. So I get on the 5 minute. And I see this demand off rip, like clear as day, and it broke structure. So okay, cool. So now for me, shit just wait. So we playing the wait game now. From 8 o'clock, just wait. See if it might leave me. This is where I took Monday. Is where I went 1-1. So I lost 1 trade and I won 1 trade. So when it's coming down, I'm like, okay, bet they coming back. So you feel me? They about to pick you up. Say no more. So I see these rejection. Okay, cool. Come down to the zone. What time is it? It's starting to be it's 9 o'clock. So I know that the opening's coming soon. Definitely don't want to be trading this at open. I don't want to be entering the trade at open. So hopefully get to the zone before then, or just do some trading stuff and then hit the zone like right after 9:30. So boom, when this candle printed, I'm like, it might not come back to the zone. Like it might just take off from here. It's bouncing off the 50 on the 5-minute too. So I'm like, damn, it might not come back to the zone. I might have to get in right now. And this is where it's like really key to think and not just act on emotions. This kind of closed green, but it wicked the 13 EMA. So I'm like, I'm still confident in it. And somewhere up in here in these 3 candles, yeah, right before 9:30, I want to say 9:20 actually is when I entered that first trade that I lost. Yeah, no, it had to be like 9:15 right here. This little doji. I got in right here when it broke this candle. When it broke this long green candle, I got in for a buy because I didn't want to miss the move. Not following my rules. You know, beginner shit. So I entered right here. My stop loss is right here. So 9:25 candle come out, wake me out. I lose. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not defeated though. Like, there's been plenty of days where I done lost the first trade, won the second trade, and been profitable. So I'm like, all right, let me just really wait now. Let me see what's gonna happen. It come down. 9:30 come. It comes wick the zone. When I seen this big wick printing, like this 5-minute candle's counting down. It got like 30 seconds left, and it just keeps reversing, keeps coming back, and then it closes like this. I'm like, I'm about to get my motherfucking money. I'm about to get my bread back. That's all I'm thinking. I'm about to get my bread back because it tapped the zone. And like this wick is just like, I don't even have a word for it right now. No cap. So as soon as this closed, 9:30 came to close, probably even like 10 seconds before it closed, I entered a buy. And the rest was history. You see what this is, probably like 15, yeah, TP hit in 15 minutes. Now, usually I just go for a 1-to-1 and close, which would have been good. This is gold features, micro features, so it's $10 a point. This would have been 6 points, 5 or 6 points. That's cool with me. I'm on a small, right now I'm on a small, like, personal live account, so 6 points, $60 is cool for me. That's like, that's more than 2%, so I'm cool with that. But I held up here for a 1-to-2 when this candle, cause I seen this candle print and I'm like, yo, this it could keep pushing up. It got some momentum, so it can definitely keep pushing up. So I held for a 1-to-2, or like 1-to-2.5, to get my money back and then still profit a good enough amount for the day. So that's why I held for 1-to-2 on this day. And then yeah, TP here we go. This day I'm looking and I'm like 1 hour. We still bullish. The 200 EMA, white EMA is under, so we're still in the bullish trending market. But look at how long we've been trending up. So my mindset was like, all right, we starting to break a little lower now. We could definitely bounce from here and keep going. But at the same time, sellers are in the market, so I'm like, let me see how the market look, and I might be like planning to go against the 1 hour trend and sell today. That's exactly what I did. And then yeah, I get on a 5 minute and 200 EMA is above, so I'm like, yeah, we can go out for sales today. So let's see what time this is. So we get here, and as soon as I get to the market, what is the market doing? Enormous ass bearish candle on the 5 minute, breaking through the EMAs. Was it it had to be something. And this is the day since this candle was at 8, and this one I took this trade. I had to show up here early. I probably showed up at like 7:30 and was watching already. Cause ain't no way I just popped up at 8 and hopped in that and got that. But this is definitely the trade I took. It's rejecting off this 50. I know sellers are in the market. I was willing to take that. It was 4 points, so I was willing to take that chance. Now, here is where I say I definitely left some money on the table. After I took this trade, which it was about a $50 day, which is like that's more than okay for me. Cool. I'm like, I'm sitting on my hands because I'm like, man, I can definitely take another trade. But I'm just like, let me just see what the market is gonna do for the rest of the day. So I see definitely supply right here on the 5 minute. Okay. Cool. But I'm still in my head like we're on a bullish trend on the 1 hour. I'm still like thinking about that. So it comes, rips through that. Okay, we break the stretch to the upside. We close through the 200. So let me see. I done already made money, so I'm not like pressed to get back in the trade. I'm chilling, but like I would have got back in the trade if I really felt good about something. Watching. We see this demand. And I'm really like, I just wasn't seeing the buys. Like it looked good, but it would have had to do a lot because now it has to come back through the 50 and the 13 EMA, tap into here, come back through them, and then break the 200 for this to win. Nah, I was just like, bro, I don't know. I don't know if it's about to do all that. You get a cross up too, but that it don't mean too much. So it wastes this again, and I'm like, bro, this shit probably finna drop. This shit gonna sell. I'm just sitting on my hands because I already made money for the day. And then this happens. Now right up in here, I literally right up in here, I was like, I would sell right here because I'm willing to take this risk. 5 points, 4 points, you can have your stop loss right here, or just above this, which would be, I'm just gonna say 6 points. The EMA is going with the EMAs. It's going with the EMAs. It's creating resistance. We see on the 1 hour, we're looking like we want to reverse bearish for the time being. I'm not saying it's gonna be all out bearish market, but on the 1 hour, it definitely was looking like the sellers are coming in to take some liquidity. So yeah, I ain't take this. I wasn't in this. I didn't make money off of this move. But I definitely saw it. I think Wednesday was the same. My analysis was the same. I was looking to sell on Wednesday off the strength of this 1 hour supply. And just us not like this reaching and not taking that high. Now Wednesday, I don't know. Wednesday was kind of, it was weird. It was some, I can't tell what it was. It was something going on with my emotions Wednesday. Like, it was weird. Because I was, if I'm, hold on, I'm trying to see. Yeah, I believe, yeah, most definitely. It was my emotion. So, you remember I pointed out that 1 hour supply. Then I seen this 5 minute supply, so I'm like, damn, we might not even sell off for the day, but this is 1 hour supply, 5 minute supply. That's something that you want to take a risk on. So I'm like, okay, cool. When I do this up, I'm like, bro, how long is this? It was 3 points. I was like, this is something I could get in aggressive, which would just be like not waiting for candles to break and then just enter as soon as it gets in the zone for a sale. I want to say I was in the sale up here, and then this candle printed green, and then this one was going against me. Like, I let my emotions get me out that break even, and I just got out because I was just like, it's going towards the 200 EMA, which is one of my rules. Like, I don't like to trade when prices going towards the 200 EMA, because the price going away from the 200 EMA is the trend. So I was like, man, I don't even want to risk that. Let me just get out. So I got out of that, and as I'm looking, it's just trickling down. And I'm like, damn, bro, this shit done went down 6-7 points. That's TP for me. Like, that's a good day. So I'm like, all right, bet. It's giving me another, because it's still, if it's gonna drop, I'm like, bro, we got liquidity down here. It can still drop and come to get that. So once it breaks all the EMAs here, and then we get rejections, I enter for a sale, targeting these lows. Stop loss was 3 points, 3-4 points, about $30-$40. It gave me a little bit of profit, went against me. and I just closed up shop because I was just like the 200 was flat. I don't like to trade when the 200 is flat. It always gives out wacky price action. So after I took this L, I was just like, you know what, let me just close shop. And yeah, like it was the move was definitely buys, but it wasn't really no setups for it though. Besides the 200 EMA break, and I want to say this Wednesday this was news. Yes, it surely was news. I'm remembering now because I don't trade with I don't put in stop loss and take profits. I just get out. And 950, I set this stop loss because I was like, bro, I do not trust news. I don't trust news at all. And I'm gonna tell you right now why I don't trust news. When my TP got hit, soon as it got hit, soon as the 10 a.m. candle opened, in price, like on TradingView, the candle wasn't even up there yet. Like the candle never went up there. This 955 candle printed, and then when this candle came up, it was a little candle like this, but the wick was long as hell. It just appeared on the screen. It wasn't like it opened right here, it showed the body going up here, reversing it. No, it just printed a small doji like this, but the wick to the upside was all the way up here. Had me hot. It's Thursday. I didn't really get nothing. We're breaking, like if I'm analyzing it now, breaking such to the upside, we should definitely be looking for buys. But I think Thursday I was just, Thursday was wacky price action, and I just had to get into a mode where I was like, all right, what is price doing right now? And I had to just get into something. Not like on some flimsy shit, but like really like analyzing and reading each candle and saying, okay, I'm not about to wait for it to pull back to come here. I see it wants to head here. I'm about to get in right now. That's the type of time I had to be on. Because as you can see, I didn't take a shade to like around 950. So I'm just sitting around waiting. Yeah, and the way the EMA is looking, when I showed up, I was definitely like, okay, yeah, I should be looking for buys. Then we get this. The second tap. And I ain't even peeped that, honestly. Because I wasn't looking for sales. Pretty sure why, but I ain't even peeped. It tapped into this 5-minute supply for a second time. Thursday too. Thursday my emotions made me like not get into a trade because Thursday I wanted to enter this early. But no, not my emotions, my rules. My emotions and rules. Like I said, I don't like to trade towards the 200, but I wanted to get into this early. So another outside of supply and demand, another strategy I'm using is a 13 EMA breakout. So the strategy is pretty much you want to go with the trend most of the time, but it definitely works counter trend as well. It's pretty much getting some closes above or below this 13 EMA, and then once price goes in your favor, like this exhaustion candle, bearish exhaustion candle, you want to enter when that candle closes, stop loss at the higher low of that candle that broke the 13 EMA. And then 1-1, 1-2, whatever you want to do. I do 1-1, leave it running. So I wanted to enter this on Thursday, yesterday, early. I wanted to enter this early, but I didn't because of my rules. So I'm like, all right, bet, let me wait. Let me just wait and see. I'll get this. I'm like, all right. At this point, I'm waiting for it to come back up here to this supply zone. And I'm waiting for it to come up there because everything says there's the 1 hour. These the EMAs on the 5 minute, and I'm pretty sure the 15 minute says bullish as well. But this candle and then this drop told me that sellers were in the market. They're in the market like right now. No matter what the hell the fundamentals say, technicals. No matter what the technicals say, the sellers are in the market. So at this point, I'm looking for sales, and I'm waiting for it to come up here. I'm also coming off of a loss, a losing day, and I'm hungry to get a win. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, all right, play if you want. I know you will not come up here and still drop from here. I'm like, play if you want. Like, this is gold. If I could go, I'm like, play if you want, bro. Like, I'm going to use my skills and make some money off you today. So, right here. Right here, when this candle closed, when this candle closed, this doji, this green doji, when that closed and left this gap, I said, hold on, I pulled some out my bag, literally, and I was like, yo, I'm so grateful that I spent so much time learning. I said, I know this, I've seen this before. Price shoots up, shoots back down very quickly, and then it leaves a gap. I said, that's another strategy that I've learned. That's another strategy that I've learned of fair value gaps. ICT trades, tie good vibes. Like, that's another strategy that I learned. So I'm like, all right, well, if you wanted to come up here, you would have came up here already. It's getting late in the session. It's time to make a move. So when I seen this, I said, I'm gonna take a chance on this. Accept the risk. I'm gonna accept the risk. So it came, there's this barely ass, it did this barely ass touch into the fair value gap. And then this closed bearish under this 200. I said, yeah, I'm taking this. I'm taking this. Whatever come with it, come with it. Gave me profit. I think this like just whipped my take profit. It did, yeah. It whipped my take profit. It was crazy because I seen the momentum from this, and then I was seeing the momentum from this candle. So I was like, let me put in a take profit. Because sometimes when I'm trying to manually just get out, it's taking forever to load. It's lagging, doing all this extra stuff. So I'm like, nah, I don't need nobody playing with the bread today. So yeah, it with me, 10 points, 100, a little bit under 100, probably fees and all that. I'm lit. You know, it's like, cool, close the charts. I don't care what it does after that. I think it kept dropping. Yeah, it did come up here and then it dropped a lot after that. I did what I came to do. But yeah, man, that was my week. The future is looking bright. I'm excited about this. So I have more videos coming soon.